Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Giudice says RHONJ cast is jealous of her. Giudice was just a child when she first started appearing on The Real Housewives of New Jersey, but she's never been afraid to speak her mind. In a podcast interview, Giudice's oldest daughter said that the RHONJ cast is jealous. Keep reading to find out why. The Real Housewives of New Jersey viewers have watched Giudice quite literally grow up before their eyes. She was just 8 when the show debuted in 2009. Now 23, Teresa's oldest daughter is a college graduate with a degree in criminal justice studies. She put plans to go to law school on hold to embrace the social media influencer lifestyle while it's still hot. RHONJ fans are divided over Gia's continued presence on the Bravo show. She often films confessionals and puts herself in the middle of the drama. Giudice launched a new podcast in June after leaving her previous podcast. She brought JGia onto the show earlier this week as a guest. The two spoke about their close relationship. JGia said that she's always had her mom's back and always will. According to Monsters and Critics, Teresa's daughter added that the other RHONJ stars are jealous that they don't have the same type of relationship with their own kids. I'm very much an adult, but the people who also say that about me are just they're very insecure and jealous. They're jealous because they don't have somebody like me on their side. While some fans want Giudice to join RHONJ as a full-time housewife, others think she needs to learn her place. She's often accused of being disrespectful to her mom's co-stars, as well as her uncle Joey. JGia once had a tense confrontation with Teresa's brother that left viewers feeling annoyed. But according to JGia, she's never been out of pocket with the RHONJ cast. I have never been disrespectful. I've always voiced my opinion, and I've always had my mother's back, she said. She added that the other women involve her in the drama. A lot of these women have involved me and have involved my name in things. Giudice shared a message for anyone who had a problem with her supporting her mom. I will always speak my opinion. I will always defend my mother. If you don't like it, then you should tell your kid to come on and stick up for you too. Do you agree with JGia that the other RHONJ cast is jealous of her close relationship with Teresa? Share your thoughts in the comments. Giudice, daughter of longtime Real Housewives of New Jersey, RHONJ, star Teresa Giudice is no stranger to the spotlight. From a young age, she has been an integral part of the show's family drama, watching her mother navigate friendships, feuds, and betrayals. Now at 23, JGia is stepping into her own, carving out a name in both the entertainment world and beyond. Recently, however, the spotlight has intensified as JGia spoke out in a bold new interview, claiming that many members of the RHONJ cast are jealous of her. Stepping into the limelight. JGia's comments came during a candid discussion about her evolving role on the show and how she's perceived by the women who have been her mother's co-stars for years. It's clear they're jealous, JGia stated confidently, adding that her growing influence and natural connection to the Bravo fan base have sparked envy among the veteran cast. I mean, I've grown up on camera, and the fans have seen me go from this little girl to an adult. It's hard for some of the ladies to accept that I'm no longer just Teresa's daughter. I'm JGia, and I have my own voice. JGia's assertion comes at a time when the dynamic between the women of RHONJ has been particularly tense. Longtime cast members like Melissa Gorga, Dolores Catania, and Margaret Josephs have faced their share of conflicts. But JGia's increasing involvement has added a new layer to the drama. As her confidence grows, so does her willingness to speak out, and that doesn't sit well with everyone. A generational shift. These women have had the spotlight for so long, And I think it's hard for them to see someone from the next generation coming in with fresh eyes and fresh ideas, Gia continued. I've watched and learned from all of them, but I'm also my own person with my own experiences. I have every right to speak up, and I'm not going to be silenced just because they've been around longer. Gia's transformation from a shy, emotional child to a young woman with a strong voice and clear opinions has been fascinating for viewers to witness. Her evolution has not only been personal but professional, as she's used her platform to launch a successful modeling career and delve into fashion and beauty ventures. However, this growth has led to tension among the cast, especially with her aunt, Melissa Gorga. The Gorga-Giudice family feud. At the heart of the jealousy claim is the ongoing family drama between the Giudices and the Gorgas. What started as a tense sibling rivalry between Teresa and Joe Gorga has now spilled over into the younger generation, with Gia often finding herself in the crossfire. Her recent comments about feeling undermined by the older women likely stem from the fractured relationship between her and her Aunt Melissa. I think a lot of it comes down to my family, Gia admitted. I've had to defend my mom and myself in ways that people don't understand. Some of the ladies act like I'm too young to have an opinion on family matters, or that I don't understand the complexity of what's going on, but I do. I've lived through it. And honestly, when I speak my mind, it's not about stirring the pot. It's about standing up for what's right. Gia's stance has created a divide among the cast. While some, like Dolores Catania, have shown support for Gia's growth and independence, others, including Margaret Joseph, have voiced concerns about the boundaries between the kids and the adults of the show. The boundaries debate. One of the major issues raised by Gia's growing presence on RHONJ is the blurring of lines between the original cast members and the next generation. While most of the cast children have remained background players, appearing sporadically or only during family events, Gia has taken a more active role in the drama. Her direct involvement in family discussions, opinions on cast conflicts, and growing social media presence have shifted the dynamic, and not all the women are happy about it. Margaret Josephs, in particular, has voiced her discomfort. I think it's great that Gia is finding her voice, but she needs to understand that there's a difference between being the daughter on the show and being a housewife, Margaret said in a recent episode. We're here to handle the drama, not her. This sentiment echoes the thoughts of many longtime viewers who have expressed mixed reactions to Gia's increased involvement. Some applaud her for standing up to the cast and defending her family, while others feel it's inappropriate for her to become so entangled in the adult drama. Gia's response to critics. Unfazed by the criticism, Gia remains unapologetic. I'm not here to make everyone happy, she said. People can say what they want about me, but I'm always going to stand up for myself and for my family. I didn't ask to be on this show. I was born into it. And now that I'm old enough, I'm going to have my say. Gia's fierce loyalty to her mother and her unflinching willingness to challenge the cast have made her a polarizing figure. Some fans have even speculated that Gia could eventually join the cast as a full-time housewife, a move that would surely shake up the already volatile dynamic on the show. I think it would be amazing to be a full-time housewife one day, Gia mused. But right now, I'm focused on building my own brand and figuring out what's next for me. The show has given me so many opportunities, but it's also created challenges. I've had to learn who I am and how to stand strong in my truth, no matter what the others say. What's next for Gia? As Gia continues to grow both personally and professionally, the RHONJ cast will have to adjust to her presence as more than just Teresa's daughter. With her growing fan base, thriving career, and confident voice, it's clear that Giudice is carving out her own path, And that path is filled with challenges, triumphs, and perhaps a little jealousy from the women who have watched her rise. It's tough being in this world, but I'm ready for whatever comes next, Gia concluded. I know some people don't like me or what I represent, but I'm not here for them. I'm here for me, for my family, and for the fans who have been with me since I was that little girl on TV. With her undeniable presence and bold personality, Giudice is proving that she's more than capable of holding her own in the world of the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Whether the cast is ready or not, Gia's star is rising, and she's not about to dim it for anyone.